10 years ago, we set up ADM Capital Foundation for the partners of ADM Capital, which is an investment manager based in Hong Kong. And the idea was to create an impact-driven foundation that would be able to respond to environmental challenges across 5 areas. We have a program in water pollution in China, air quality in Hong Kong. We have a marine program focused on initially shark finning, moved into sustainable seafood. We have a program of forestry conservation and conservation finance. But across the programs, really we see the interconnectedness of the issues. We work towards systemic change across those issues.
And the idea right from the beginning was to be impact driven. So what that meant to us was not simply giving money to a non-profit without extensive due diligence, a lot of research beforehand, understanding what the context was, and then figuring out what it was that we wanted to achieve in a particular context.
So for example, if you invest in a fund, you're going to want to make sure that money makes a return for you. So we spend a lot of time working with the organisation to make sure there is an actual return from the project for ourselves, because we're investing, but also for our partners who invest with us.
Another role that ADM Capital Foundation has played is bringing organisations together, creating sort of an umbrella for organisations, for NGOs, non-profits to work together.
We not only support projects financially, we have our own projects, we implement projects, and we raise funds for other people's projects. Typically, the work involves research. That research will lead to some form of project, whether it's campaign work, lobbying government, advocacy. And we will often identify a gap within that. And maybe there is no one working in that space. And so where there has been no one working in that space, we have helped create organisations to fill that gap.
Now, amongst the initiatives that we've created have been ChinaWaterRisk.org, an initiative that looks at how to position water in China, investment in water in China, not as environmental risk, but as material risk. We believe that you should think about water as financial risk.
Another initiative that we established last year was Choose Right Today. Choose Right Today is a website about sustainable seafood, and the idea is to encourage those of us who are interested to learn more about the issues facing our oceans and why we should be choosing sustainable seafood over and above fish that is caught in an unsustainable manner.
We've also set up Support Hong Kong, which is a petition site, a local grassroots petition site, which responded to the need to bring people together around local grassroots environmental issues.
Another initiative that we've supported since the beginning is Redress, which focuses on sustainable fashion and promoting sustainable fashion amongst young designers. We also created Aram, which is an initiative with Prerana, a local partner in India, on child sex abuse. And then finally, most recently, the Tropical Landscape Finance Facility has grown out of our work on forestry conservation and conservation finance in Indonesia. So really trying to solve the problem of how you encourage conservation and low carbon development. All of our environmental work begins with long, hard research. We educate, we work with public and with government education, and we see we can see that change can follow from a sort of a holistic approach to environmental action. So none of our work can be done alone, only in collaboration with others, whether it's our amazing NGO partners, whether it's our co-funders. We need to work together. So please join us, work with us, collaborate with us, look at our Facebook page, our website, follow our newsletter, share our materials, because none of our work can be done alone.